Today, I was watching the classic episode of SpongeBob SquarePants called Graveyard Shift and saw Nosferatu and wondered, how does Nosferatu from the 1922 movie fit into SpongeBob? Who is he? Well, today I'm going to dive in to the rabbit hole of Nosferatu, his connection with the SpongeBob universe, in a conspiracy theory I call the Nosferatu theory. Graveyard Shift goes. Here's it. It begins on a Tuesday night. Squidward and SpongeBob were preparing to close up for the day, but then a customer came up to the door and asked to be let in to order. Squidward said they were closing up, but the customer was stubborn. Bob and Squidward are put on the night shift. Later that night, Squidward gets bored, so he tells SpongeBob a made-up horror story about the quote-unquote hash-slinging slasher. He says what happens before he strikes. SpongeBob has a stroke, then later, the things Squidward stated as a joke were starting to happen. Then a man came off a bus that in the story, the hash-slinging slasher died too. The man walks into the restaurant. Squidward and SpongeBob squall like a bunch of piglets as the man steps closer, and they realize it's a normal customer. Squidward asks who was flickering the lights. They look over and see Nosferatu flickering the lights on and off. They laugh as the episode ends. Now, there are only two episodes where Nosferatu plays a real part in the show: Graveyard Shift and the Night Patty. Night Patty is when SpongeBob and Patrick stop by the Krusty Krab for a snack and see it's been run by a bunch of weird monsters. This is a Title Zone episode, by the way. They go to eat and SpongeBob becomes a chef there, and Nosferatu is the manager, and is who chose the one who chose SpongeBob to work as a chef while the other chef rests his hand because SpongeBob broke it. Don't ask why. Something I realized watching these episodes is that Nosferatu only appears at night, in the Krusty Krab, nowhere else. Almost as if he has a connection with the Krusty Krab. Kinda strange. And he's only seen in the kitchen or the doorway to the kitchen. In Night Patty, he seems to live in the freezer. So far, we can evaluate that he lives in the Krusty Krab, which is easy to figure out. Now, this is a Title Zone episode, by the way. Here's more info on the Title Zone. It's called the Title Zone, and in the beginning of the episode, no pictures please, the narrator says that the Title Zone has passed through Bikini Bottom. So that would mean Nosferatu can only appear when the Title Zone passes by Bikini Bottom. The Title Zone in SpongeBob is a zone where different universes mix, and random weird stuff happens, which means the universe where Nosferatu is from can mix with SpongeBob's universe. But something still felt missing. As far as I'm concerned, Nosferatu is a vampire, and that's why he can only appear in the Title Zone at night. But he seems to be attached to the Krusty Krab. I think Nosferatu came to the Krusty Krab from the Title Zone, and now can only appear in Bikini Bottom, almost like a curse. That's it. It's a curse. Nosferatu escaped the Title Zone and is now stuck in Bikini Bottom and is cursed to the Krusty Krab where he will stay forever. I hope you enjoyed this theory. I hope to see you within the next 2 weeks. I'll probably make a part 2 to either the emotion theory or this theory, the Nosferatu theory, because this theory is pretty flawed. But I hope you enjoyed at least, because I did. This is Theorist Inc. Good night.